Hundreds of DACA recipients came to Washington this week to push lawmakers of both parties to reach a permanent solution for Dreamers before it's too late.
It's scary, but you still have to plan. How am I going to pay rent? How am I going to make sure that I am having meals a day? How am I going to drive?
Maria Preelli came to the United States when she was 5 years old. Her sister had been badly injured, and their mother believed America would provide better medical treatment than Peru. The family overstayed their visa and settled near relatives in Connecticut.
And when you're 5 years old, you don't really understand what's going on, much less what immigration policy is like.
Then in high school, Maria began to understand life as an undocumented immigrant.
I always knew that things were different. My mom would always tense up when a police officer would drive by, and I knew things were harder for us. But I didn't really understand what being undocumented would mean for me. I was really mad because I had grown up in the U.S., I had pledged allegiance every day, I felt American.
Through the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, or DACA, Maria's been able to get a license, employment, and pursue education. That could end soon, however, because Maria's status expires next month. She's requested a final 2 years of protection, but doesn't know if her request has been approved.
Someone like myself sent in her renewal months in advance, but I still have to plan to not have anything.
Dreamers did receive a possible lifeline on Tuesday when a U.S. district judge put the DACA phase-out on hold, a move the White House calls outrageous. The ruling allows legal challenges to ending the program to proceed, which could stretch beyond the March deadline. Meanwhile, lawmakers from both parties are trying to protect the Dreamers, but negotiations are complicated because of other issues being added to the bill. President Trump brought congressional leaders to the White House this week to push for a compromise that would address DACA, as well as border security, chain migration, and the visa lottery program.
But the hope is to move the debate from differences to decision.
Senator James Lankford told CBN News lawmakers need to act now if they're going to protect the Dreamers going forward.
The deadline is the first week of March, but that's implementation deadline. So that means you've got to be able to get the law passed early enough that you can actually do implementation in time. The challenge still remains to be able to get everybody on the same bill and to say this is the exact language we're going to get it resolved.
President Trump says one thing both parties have in common is that they want to see DACA settled once and for all. Reporting from Capitol Hill, Abigail Robertson, CBN News.